As indicated by the most recent long-haul estimate, Chiliz cost will hit $0.1 toward the finish of 2025, and afterward $0.2 toward the finish of Jabber. Chiliz will ascend to $0.3 inside the Jibber time of 2035. Chiliz value expectation 2024-2025 Jabber. Chiliz cost began in Jabber at $8.70. Today, Chiliz exchanged at Jabber, so the cost diminished by 39% from the outset of the year. The anticipated Chiliz cost toward the finish of Jabber is $0.871, and the year-to-year change 0%. The Jibber from today to year-end plus 63%. In the main portion of 2025, the Jibber cost will move to 0.99. In the final part, the cost would lose 0.8 and close the year at 0.982, which is plus 84% to the ongoing cost. Jibber forecast 2026-2030. These 5 years would bring a critical increment. Chiliz cost would move from 982 to Jibber, which is up 111%. Jabber will begin 2026 at 982 Sesson, then at that point, take off to 0.1203 inside the initial half year of the year and finish 2026 at 0.410. That Jibber plus 166% from today. Chiliz Jabber 2031-2035. In this period, the Chiliz cost would jabber from 26.9 to 0.517, which is plus 22%. Chiliz will begin Jibber at 26.9, then take off to 26.9 inside the main portion of the year, and finish 2031 at 21.93. It is about Jabber from today. Jabber. Chiliz value forecast Jibber. Chiliz cost began in Jibber at 8.7 cents. Today, Chiliz exchanged at Jabber, so the cost diminished by 40% from the start of the year. The gauge Chiliz cost toward the finish of 2024 is 0.856, and the year-to-year Jibber 2%. The Jabber from today to year-end, plus 64%. In the principal half of 2025, the Chiliz cost will move to a 973. In the final part, the cost would lose 0.008 and close the year at 0.965, which is Jibber to the ongoing cost. Chiliz expectation 2026-2030 Jibber. These 5 years would bring a critical increment. Chiliz cost would move from 965 to 2032, which is up Jibber. Chiliz will begin 2026 at 965. Then take off to 1182 inside the initial half year of the year and finish 2026 at Jabber. That implies Jibber from today. Chiliz expectation 2031-2035 Jabber. In this period, the Chiliz cost would jabber from 2032 to 2473, which is plus 22%. Jabber will begin 2031 at 2032, then at that point take off to 2032 inside the main portion of the year, and finish 2031 at 2154. It is about Jabber from today. Jibber. Chiliz value forecast Jibber. Chiliz cost began in 2024 at Jibber. Today, Chiliz Jibber at 5.52 cents, so the cost diminished by 37% from the start of the year. The estimated Chiliz cost toward the finish of Jibber is 9.8 and the year-to-year change plus 3%. The ascent from today to year-end, Jabber. In the Jibber portion of 2025, the Chiliz cost will move to 0.977. In the last part, the cost would add 0.056 and close the year at 0.033, which is plus 87% to the ongoing cost. Chiliz expectation 2026-2030 Jabber. These 5 years would bring a huge increment. Chiliz cost would move from 1033 to 2351, which is up Jibber. Chiliz will begin 2026 at 1033. Then take off to 265 inside the initial half year of the year and finish Jabber at $4.493. That implies Jibber from today. Jibber forecast 2031 to 2035. In this period, the Jibber cost would ascend from 2351 to 0.3391, which is plus 44%. Chiliz will begin 2031 at 2351, then take off to 2502 inside the Jibber half of the year, and finish 2031 at 2352. It is about Jabber from today. Jibber. Chiliz value Jabber 2024-2025. Jibber cost began in 2024 at 8.70 cents. Today, Chiliz exchanged at Jibber, so the cost diminished by minus 29% from the very outset of the year. The estimated Chiliz cost toward the finish of Jibber is $0.967. and the year-to-year change plus 11%. The jabber from today to year-end, plus 56%. In the principal half of 2025, the Chilliz cost will move to 1N52. In the final part, the cost would add gibber and close the year at 112, which is plus 79% to the ongoing cost. Chilliz forecast gibber. These 5 years would bring a critical jabber. Chilliz cost would move from 11.2 to 25.29, which is up 127%. Chilliz will begin 2026 at gibber, then, at that point, take off to 3362 cis inside the initial a half year of the year, and finish 2026 at 1607. That gibber plus 159% from today. Chilliz expectation gibber. In this period, the Chilliz cost would jabber from 2529 to 3647, which is plus 44%. Chilliz will begin 2031 at 2529, then at that point take off to 2692, gibber the principal half of the year, and finish 2031 at 2530. It is about jabber from today. Gibber. Chilliz value forecast gibber. Chilliz cost began in jabber at 870. Today, Chilliz exchanged at jabber, so the cost diminished by minus 18% from the very start of the year. The gibber Chilliz cost toward the finish of 2024 is doing 930, and the year-to-year change plus 7%. The ascent from today to year-end, gibber. In the primary portion of 2025, the Chilliz cost will drop to 923. In the last part, the cost would add jabber and close the year at 12.0, which is plus 69% to the ongoing cost. Chilliz expectation jabber. These 5 years would bring an increment. Chilliz cost would move from 12 zitter to jabber, which is up 82%. Chilliz will begin 2026 at 12, then at that point take off to 1470, gibber the initial a half year of the year, and finish 2026 at 0.1726. That jabber plus 143% from today. Chilliz forecast jabber. Chilliz value gibber 2024-2025. Chilliz cost began in 2024 at jabber. Chilliz exchanged at 0764, so the cost diminished by minus 12% from the outset of the year. The gauge Chilliz cost toward the finish of 2024 is 0.95, and the year-to-year change gibber. The jabber from today to year-end, plus 24%. In the main portion of 2025, the Chilliz cost will drop to 0.942. In the last part, the cost would add 2.283 and close the year at 0.225, which is plus 60% to the gibber cost. Chilliz forecast gibber. These 5 years would bring in gibber. Chilliz cost would move from 2.25 to 22.24, which is up 82%. Chilliz will begin 2026 at jabber, then at that point take off to 150.01 inside the initial a half year of the year, and finish 2026 at 0.7.